Hi, welcome to Classic Car Cave. So it's a bit of a special day for me today. As I was born on the 2nd of March 1955, I'm 70 today, so I'm 70 years young. Well, I always say 70 years old, but I think I'll say 70 years young. It makes me feel a bit better. So yeah, it's my birthday today, so that's one thing. I've been up in Vienna for a little while because my wife had an operation on her knee, well, a treatment on her knee where they took some stuff out, and it's for stem cells, and then they inject it back in, and fortunately she's doing very well with it. She's walking on it, so that looks good as well. Yeah, so I wanted to just bring you up to date with what's going on. I've had quite a lot of inquiries. I haven't advertised the E-Type as such. We were going to wait until the summertime, maybe sort of spring, maybe April, May, and then advertise it. So I just did that video, which got quite a lot of views on it. Got about 2,000, I think, which for me is quite good. In the good old days when I started the videos, I think the maximum I ever got was 35,000 or 37. But because YouTube is quite crowded now, it's much more difficult to get that, and I'm in that age group that's difficult because it's older people tend to watch it. And the other issue I have with YouTube is they don't like the fact that I have a monetized YouTube channel but demonetize every video. And the only reason I demonetize it is because it isn't worth it to me, but they also want all your information on your tax bracket and this and that. I don't want to get involved with it, so I just demonetize it, which means they have then the problems with their adverts, and so they kind of positively kind of discriminate against me. I don't want to say they discriminate against me, but they prefer you to monetize it, and if you can monetize it, and if you have enough people or enough views, but me being monetized and then demonetizing them myself, they're not happy with that because of the adverts and so on and so forth. Anyway, just wanted to let you know. So as far as the E-Type is concerned, I've had quite a lot of inquiries about it, surprisingly just from the YouTube, because people who watch the channel saw this car being built from scratch, warts and all. They saw everything, and so I'd say I've had probably about sort of 9-10 inquiries on emails, and basically I've got 2 people that are very interested in the car. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, both of them are overseas at the moment. One is just gone overseas to do some work in Asia, and the other one is working overseas. But they're both from Europe, mainland Europe. The two men, or the 2 people, I should say. So I'm not going to give you the names or anything like that because the deal isn't done yet. But it seems to me that that's the way it's going to be. I actually talked today with one gentleman, and he's trying to get a flight to come over to see the car, because obviously I want him to see the car, inspect it, drive it, and so on and so forth. You know, so it's going to have to be, and I've said, you know, it has to be on a first come first served basis. Now, I get some, not criticism, but I had a lot of people, and I think, and it's very nice of them to say it, oh, the car's worth more than that. Well, yeah, I mean, if everything was perfect, I would want 130,000 euros for the car. But the way I looked at it is, you know, I've enjoyed the car, I've had a lot of fun with it, I've enjoyed building it to this standard. And there are many, many cars, like I showed in the video. There's a car almost identical to this, which is a 65, not a 66, for over 202,000 euros. Now that car is not going to be sold. It just isn't. It's going to sit and sit and sit. Now I understand professional people, they've got money put into these things and they have no choice. But for me, it's a hobby. I enjoy doing what I did. And for me, I get my money back in what I put into it, and a little bit for my labour. Not much, certainly nothing like what I put into it, that's for sure. But I put it at that 115,000 because I feel that's a reasonable price in today's market. Now I could have put it up 130 and let somebody knock me down 15 grand, but I don't want to play that. It's a game, and I want people that are genuinely interested in the car, who really want it, and see it for what it is. These people have watched all the videos, they know, you know, I've done it correctly, I haven't cut any corners, it's been right. So that's the situation right now. So here we are, just come out to have a look at these rear wings that I'm going to bring to the UK. Let's see if I can sell them on, because that's going to be part of the deal. But they are genuine Jaguar parts. You can see R.Jaguar. Oh, both of them. The other one's still inside the box there. And there's actually another part there, which I think is an inner wing or an inner arch or something. But they're genuine Jaguar stuff. So I would imagine I'll have to box them up a little bit better than that. Yeah, it is. I can see it says Jaguar on it there. Huh. Okay, so original OEM Jaguar parts for a Series 1 Jaguar XJ6. I mean, they must be as rare as rocking or shit. So, is anybody in the UK who's watching this or knows somebody who's got a Series 1 that needs them, give me a good offer on them. They're yours, and I'll even bring them from all the way from Austria. These rear quarter panels or rear wings, fenders, whatever you call them, on either side of the world. This is a genuine Jaguar new old stock, so it's a brand new one. The black is obviously in transit paint, or e-coat as they call it, and you can see that it is a brand new panel. In fact, there's the Jaguar stickers there for it, as you can see. It's actually from Lamora, but it's a Jaguar panel. Yeah, so it's a new old stock. Now, unfortunately, the other one was completely wrapped up, and Martin, my neighbour, who owns the XJ6, bought these panels, I believe, in 2011, and I don't know if I think he was under the impression, I'm not sure, he's going to tell me the story over the weekend, what went on with this, but the other wing, the other side was completely wrapped up, so you couldn't really see it, and basically there's the box and everything for it, so it was completely wrapped up. Unfortunately, when I opened it, I found this, which is the right wing, but it's been cut off a car. It's been cut off a Series 1 car, and it's in pretty poor shape. As you can see, there's quite a lot of rust on it here, and there's a very bad dent here right in the middle. I don't know if I can show it you, but it's there. So see that really bad dent's creased all the way down, but inside it's quite bad. You can see up here, look, the corrosion on it. And if I turn it over, you can see it's got some of the inner arch still, but you can see how rotten it is. A lot of corrosion in it. So it's worthless, basically. I mean, it's better than a smashed in wing, but it would take, there's probably good, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours work in that to get that in reasonable condition. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's an awful lot of oil come out of that XJ6. You can see how it comes along, and it just gets wet. These were massive puddles. I've just put the paper down yesterday, but they were absolutely massive. I'll put a new one down. See how bad it is. Yeah, I mean, that was a huge puddle up there. It soaked up most of it, thank God. That rear, it's got to be that rear crankshaft seal. The unfortunate thing about that is on a XK engine, you've got to take the crank out. I just wanted to make everybody aware that I'm not being foolish. I've been in the car business for a lot of years, and not that I did it professionally. Well, I had a garage business professionally, but I just thought at my stage of life, I don't want to be pissing around. I want people who are genuine, that really want the car, and at the right price. And the price is right. I'm happy with it. The people that are interested in it are happy in it. And as I say, there's 2 people right now who want the car. One of them has even said, I'll buy it sight unseen, just from the video. So that says something. I'm quite pleased that they're confident in my work and my ability, but I wouldn't sell them a dummy. I don't need to do that. So I just wanted to explain the situation. Anyway, so as I said, 70 today. My wife is up in Vienna recovering from her knee surgery, and I shall have a couple of screwdrivers with some grey goose that my 2 friends left for me when they were here. They hid 2 bottles of Grey Goose somewhere in the house, somewhere where I never go, probably where the Hoover is. And he told me this morning, "Oh, have a look behind this door," and I went, and there was 2 big 2-litre bottles of Grey Goose, which is wonderful of them. I really appreciate it. Fortunately, I got orange juice as well. Yeah, so to finish up, I should do some videos on the E-Type, like I said, and there's quite a lot of other stuff coming up. And the trip we do to the UK, I'll do a video on that. But it'll take some weeks to get it all together because we're away for 10 days or so. So, as it always is at this part, you know, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and hopefully you'll come back for a catch up in the next video. Take care, everybody. Be good to each other. Bye for now.